guys. I'm at the doctor's this morning. Nothing's wrong. I'm just doing my yearly checkup, and that's why I got this guy. Anyway, it's supposed to be hot today, but the sun is hiding behind clouds, which is good, really good. No updates on the Kenworth yet, though. So we're playing the waiting game. They did call us. They wanted to argue with us that that truck's supposed to have DEF. So we're not holding out much hope that the dealer knows what they're doing, because it does not have DEF. It's never had DEF. If they actually looked at the year of the truck, they would see it doesn't have DEF because it's a 2009. I don't know. They're being silly. I bet somebody had their chains dragging or something. Dang. Hopefully they catch that before it gets out of control.
Oh no, the Wi-Fi thingies are on fire.
Oh man.
Might have to go that way. Come back through Ione.
Well, that was exciting. We were just driving over here to G&O again, and right across the street, it's all on fire.
I wonder how the
cows.
Some cows really whack on tails. Dad, I'm
What?
How would you feel if you were a cow for a day?
Sometimes I am.
Not like that. Like an actual animal.
I don't know.
You guys should replace your windshield. It's cracked.
I don't know.
Did I do it right?
Yeah, that seems to be the theory of our crap. Everything on the passenger side is cracked.
Exactly.
See that Red International Pro Sleeper cab? That's Randy Travis's truck from Black Dog when he pulled up, and he says, just putting her through her paces. Damn NASCAR drivers.
That looks cool, don't you think?
Yes. Oh, look at that. The Century Class with 2 stacks in the back. That thing was probably a mean ride back in its day.
LB truck is broken once.
Oof.
LB trucks are like gotta get fixed back.
No, these trucks are here to die. Nobody fixing them, Bert. People are taking parts off of them and stuff now to fix their trucks.
Let's see if we can spot anything cool from up here. Obviously, I'm not going to run around in their yard, but let's see what we can spot with the zoom on the camera. Oh, look at the cab overs. Oh, you poor trucks. Well, the dealer called. The repairs are going to cost more than the truck would make in a week. That kind of sucks. I'm wondering if this one's going to move out of our way at all, or if he's just going to chill there.
He looks like he's ripping a fart right now.
He looks like you when you lay in bed.
Run over his butt.
I think maybe all-wheel drive. Don't move or anything.
Don't move
It's
or
like
anything.
6 inches away from the guy.
Yeah, it looks like they're able to get this under control. Good job.
Yeah.
they got the dozer out.
Yeah, he's making a fire break, looks like.
There's so much smoke. That's a joke. Why are you filming your life, Mom?
Because that's what I do. Yes, I am filming us going to the ice cream shop. Why? Because we need content, because our trucks broke down. Plus, I thought everyone would like to watch us eat ice cream.
Let's
Don't mind her. All she wants to do is constantly work on stuff and do projects like that. We took that down because we're going to move it. And look, there's no truck there. We should have a beer here.
I know.
What the hell? You weren't thinking. That'd be perfect. Just to
What
hang out
Richard
here.
Rollins always used to say, beer
Drinky.
beer girl?
Beer assistant.
Beer assistant. Where's our beer assistant?
I'm looking at her right now.
I'm looking at him.
Shit.
Why didn't we buy beer yesterday?
Because
Crap.
you wanted gluten-free crap and they didn't have any. Who buys gluten-free beer? That weirdo. Not me. What are you pointing at me? I don't drink
Point
that.
at me.
Oh, they're pointing at me. So we got an update on the truck, and it's kind of what I was actually thinking, but these people were confusing me because they were telling me that there's a harness under the dash that needs replacing, and that's not it at all. It's not under the dash. There's a dash harness, but that one's the one that's really freaking expensive because there's a fuse box attached to it. And anyway, long story short, they want $7,000 to fix the truck, and they want $3,500 for the harness. Now, this is the harness that we were suspecting, and it's the chassis harness that goes from the ECM on the engine to the truck. It's chassis, and it plugs into the firewall through connector, and it goes to other points on the chassis. I called around different dealers, cheaper and cheaper, and I was able to get it the cheapest from a Peterbilt dealer for $2,800. So I'm not gonna wait that long for the truck, and I don't really want to pay almost $7,000 for a $2,800 part. When you really think about it, it's just a bunch of wiring. I'm glad they were able to diagnose it, because that's something that's kind of a little bit over my head for diagnosis. I don't have the tools to do it, and my PACCAR ESA wouldn't connect. That was the main reason why I couldn't do it. I guess I could have got underneath there and started chasing wires, but again, you know, I didn't even know where to start, and there's a million miles of wires in this truck. So a quick diagnosis, and whatever the hell they're going to charge us for the diagnosis, I would imagine.
Yeah, he didn't ask.
I would imagine a few hours. Still money well spent for me not having to chase it. And they were able to pinpoint it. They did find a bunch of wires that are, you know, bad, and they're not making a good connection, and they were able to test it, and it showed that it's not making a good connection. So I ordered the harness. It should be here on Friday. We're going to go get the truck tomorrow, and I'm just going to do it myself, because, you know, that's saving me $4,000 basically. It is, because they want 68 to do it, and I'm buying the harness for 28, so that's $4,000 saved.
Yeah, so.
Plus, I'll have the truck running probably in a matter of a couple of hours. Well, it runs now. It just doesn't, you know, it freaks out. The dash freaks out, and it's got poor communication with the ECM. So I'll have the truck running probably within a couple of hours, because it's not really a big job to do. It's all plug and play, and I'll be good to go. And I could probably maybe find me a load, because this is screwing me. You know, this time of the year here in California, or just in general, the way the freight's been is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is when the loads are. I don't, you know, I'm already prepared that I'm not going to even be able to get out on Monday. Maybe if I get lucky. So,
Man, I checked the load board this morning just to see what we're missing, because I knew
missing
Martin
much.
wouldn't. But
not missing much.
yeah, everything like going to the East Coast, which we don't necessarily do anyway. But there's actually nothing in the Midwest. I did not see a single load in the Midwest,
No.
but everything to the East Coast, it was paying like probably about like $1.98 a mile.
And that's what sucks.
And
that's what sucks.
There's
and
a load to Salt Lake, but it was at, what did I tell you it was at? 23?
23.
But it had three drops, and it's like,
Which-
well, we used to do that with like out having all those drops.
Which is 23 is, if it's all going to Salt Lake, and even if you got drops in Salt Lake, that still works out to like 3 something a mile. So it's not
It does,
terrible.
but it used to be you go and not have 3 drops. It was, you just went.
Well, and then there's loads out of Salt Lake, but it's just a matter of, sometimes, but it's just a matter of you're not being able to run right now, and that's what's frustrating. And I guess this is my big truck payment, you know, because you're losing out on money and you're having to spend money on this truck. But here's the thing, you know, it's true, they don't make them like they used to, especially wiring harnesses. These wiring harnesses constantly fail on trucks. Whether it's a chassis harness, whether it's something else, whether it's the engine harness, whether it's another chassis harness or your dash harness. These harnesses these days are junk. Most of these trucks are junk. When we rent Freightliners,
Long story short, because this is $350 and I don't think people are going to want to watch this long.
maybe you won't, but other people like it. When we rent Freightliners at FedEx, we were always replacing harnesses at least, you know, once a year on these trucks because they're just made like crap. And being that this truck made it 1,142,000, in reality, it's got 36,000 hours on it. When you figure that into the equation, that's more like 1.8 million miles because it's got a lot of PTO idle time because this truck used to be run a tanker, or used to run a tanker, so it did a lot of PTO time unloading, and that's why it's got such high hours. So, you know, spend the money. Somebody told me, well, why don't you just fix the harness? I'm like, man, I don't know if you can. There's got a lot of fusible links in there, and it's got a lot of crap in there that you can't bypass, and you might as well just replace it. For as many miles that are on it and what you need the truck to do, you don't need more headaches down the road. You might as well just replace the whole damn thing. But anyway, Alice doesn't want me to talk anymore because she doesn't like it.
We're at 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
You should put all that in.
Maybe.
You should put all that in. You guys like me BSing, don't you? You like me talking all this crap. People like listening to the crap. What else are you supposed to talk about when we don't have a truck? We have our trailer here. Check it out. We got a trailer, and we're gonna go get the truck tomorrow, and then the truck's gonna hang out over here, and then hopefully we'll get
You know what?
hopefully we'll get our harness on Friday, and we'll get to work.
I know it's super hot, but we have those trailer doors we can put on, and we can put on the tape.
Man, you know, I don't know if I want to dick with that here because I have to grind these rivets off. And I don't know, man. Maybe this wouldn't catch fire if I'm grinding over here, but you never know.
I don't think this will.
These sparks can travel pretty far. So I actually did think about that. I could work on that, but I just don't want to catch anything on fire. And I mean, look at this stuff. You look at it funny in this heat and then it catches fire. It is literally like 102 right now with us standing out here, but today it's not as bad because it's a little bit breezy. Right?
Breezy.
It's a little bit breezy. Yesterday was, man, we went to Lodi yesterday. It was 7:30 at night. In the evening, it's 109. It's literally 109 degrees yesterday. It was hotter than hell.
For the lose.
It was probably just like hell. That's why I call it California. Today's a lot nicer though, even though it's still 100 degrees out. You know, we got these clouds most of the day, and if they're blocking the sun, it is not terrible. That guy over there though, I know you probably can't see it. That guy over there is just pissed off, man. He's just angry. No, the damn sun. Yeah, the neighbor. That damn sun. He's just angry.
All right.
The damn sun is angry. He's pissed. They washed it for that $1,000. We are here to get our truck. At the rapist shop, as I call it.
Yeah, we're here getting raped.
They're charging me all this, so diagnostics, and on top of it, there's like another $250 of BS that they're charging for. 4 hours of diagnostics. It's like $1,000 to diagnose this truck. They're charging $50 just to hook up to the truck.
Every time they hook it up.
Every time. Shouldn't that be included in the fee? I mean, you figure in the labor charge? No, it's not, because they take the plug and they go click, and it's $50. They apparently found the problem, which is why I ordered the part, because I'm not going to pay $7,000 for a harness replacement. And again, I didn't have the software to trace this stuff. I didn't have the software to tell me where the problem is or what's going on with it. This is my first time dealing with a newer truck like this. Now I know. So from now on,
Hey,
I'll know.
the more you know.
The more you know. It's a learning experience. I get to pay $1,000 for them to tell me what was wrong with my truck. And instead of paying $7,000, I get to spend $3,800 because they hit me for $1,000 in diagnostic fees. And the harness was $28, so
it's like there's a downside, but then there's an upside. right?
Well, and here's the thing. At least I'll know I'll install this harness right, and I won't be rubbing on stuff versus them installing it, just throwing it on there, and then me worrying about it. I don't really like people working on my truck. I don't trust them. So we're gonna go get fancy out of jail. I know, I love you too. Let's go home. Let's get you a milkshake.
All right, so back to home. Martin has his beloved truck. You guys got my thumb in the camera. All is well in the world. Tomorrow we are gonna go pick up that harness and hopefully it can get put on without a hitch. And yes, if you're wondering, my hair is different. I suddenly aged overnight. It will get more silver after a couple washes. But for now, I'm rocking the granny look. It's all right. Let's go back home.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.